The big showdown between the BJP and the Election Commission's officials in Varanasi after permission was denied to Narendra Modi to hold rallies and events, 3 of them within the limits of Varanasi city. The BJP's Arun Jaitley has shot off 3 letters to the Election Commission demanding the shifting of the returning officer, calling him biased. Well, a little while earlier on, we spoke to Arun Jaitley. Here's what he said.
Well, as the conflict escalates between the BJP and the returning officer here in Varanasi, I am joined by Arun Jaitley, senior leader of the BJP. Mr. Jaitley, you had very strong words for the returning officer. You're claiming that he's acting in a partisan manner, while he claims, sir, that it's the BJP which had asked for an optional venue of cutting memorial. He's given the permission for that and for all other programs of the BJP.
I think he's being too clever by half. Are we going to hold a Modi rally in a ground which can barely accommodate a few thousand people? What is the problem with him if he gives it for a larger ground? Does he have a personal interest in it? He makes our people wait at his house till 1:30 at night. I am less than 24 hours away from these 3 functions. I don't have a piece of paper in my hand even now for any meeting. When do I publicize the meeting? When do I advertise the meeting?
He claims he has had the permission delivered to you. You have not received any such permission.
The entire party is here. Nobody has received it. We haven't received it for the Ganga Pujan. Should it take an effort to give a permission for a Ganga Pujan? Should it take an effort in this hotel in a banquet hall to meet with 150 people? Should it take 2 days for him to give a permission? He's an officer who should be sacked immediately. And I regret to say, and I'm repeating it, the Election Commission is failing in its duty.
Do you think that the Election Commission is acting in a partisan manner? Would you go that far?
I think people in such constitutional positions need to be a little stronger.
What about his claim that there's a security reason, which is why
if he can't provide,
the permission was denied?
If he can't provide security, then he must leave his office and allow a better officer to come in. If a candidate can't be given security, if Modi can't be allowed to hold a meeting in Varanasi, then where is the possibility of a free and fair election? Is this a banana republic that a candidate cannot hold a meeting in his own constituency and a prime ministerial candidate? What face are we going to show to the rest of the world?
And what about the IB alert which he claims to have cited?
Well, I've spoken to people in the Intelligence Bureau.
All right.
It's usual precautionary guides which have been given.
Nothing specific?
Nothing with regard to the meeting.
And what about Mr. Modi's own program, sir? You're saying that he will now come tomorrow, but he will come to Banaras.
Since he's not being allowed to address a meeting, nobody in the world can stop him from the helipad to go to his election office. He will drive to his election office, meet the workers, and drive back to the airport and fly out of.
Won't that require permission?
No, certainly not. To drive on the streets of Varanasi, we don't need anybody's permission.
Are you also escalating the crisis? Are you hoping to gain political leverage by escalating the crisis?
We are not escalating the crisis. We are going by the letter of the law. The only law we are going to violate is when I offer a satyagraha in the morning tomorrow.
All right, Mr. Jaitley, thanks very much indeed. So strong words there from Arun Jaitley, the BJP's lead strategist, saying that there will be no violation of the law if Mr. Modi actually carries out a sort of roadshow here in Banaras. He says the only violation will be when he will offer a satyagraha leading a set of protests tomorrow morning in Banaras. This is Srinivasan Jain in Varanasi for NDTV.